Back. Alright, I'm gonna transition it over to Underground, and hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, take it away.
Hello, I'm UndergroundSR. I speedrun pretty much every type of Sonic game. This is my favorite classic Sonic game, so I have a natural fondness towards playing this one. And this is easy mode glitchless. I should probably explain this while we play. The timer will start when I press new game, which will be in 3, 2, 1, go. So to actually explain the game, glitch allows any glitches, as you would expect, which is level zips, basically just level zips, which I will explain more when we get to them, which will be in the following 2 levels. We're going to start off with Angel Island. Angel Island is the most straightforward stage of the run. So there's no glitches. No glitches that I know, at least. Oh. No glitches, just a straight shot to the end. And the reason I chose easy mode is because it's shorter. Usually each stage has 2 acts to it, but this cuts it down, so it's just the second act of each stage, which includes the main boss. And each main boss only takes 3 hits, as opposed to... Well, they each take different amounts of hits, but they're all reduced to 3 in easy mode. Which makes them a lot easier, because the bosses can be a bit annoying, depending on which one you're fighting. Speaking of bosses, we're about to encounter our first one, which is probably the easiest one. We get our fire shield. Once we get the fire shield, this boss cannot harm us in any way, because it only attacks with fire. We're just gonna bounce on him 3 times, and he's dead. And the game is gracious enough to give us a little bubble shield here. The funny part is, it'll immediately take it away from you, because it doesn't transition between stages. You see, the fire shield I have now is gone. We're going to be we're going to be encountering our first level zip here, if I can get up. We're going to take a death. This is easier once you die. I think did I hit the checkpoint? No, I didn't. Thankfully we're ahead of schedule, because I will probably be messing this up. There we go. You want to bait this wall and to start into moving, then mashing the A button, or the Z key in my case, to start zipping, which will zip us to practically the end of the level. I might mess this up, because, yeah, I didn't get to the bubble shield in time. That's why it's easier on second load, because it restarts your water timer. There's no term for it, just like how long you can stay in the water without drowning, and dying resets that, so you have more time to get to the bubble shield. Optimally, this zip would bring you right to the end, or right where the boss spawns, but I've not practiced that. So I'm just going to do this safe way. And we got this bubble shield. We need to immediately lose it, because the upcoming boss is dramatically easier without the bubble shield. Because when Sonic jumps, you see that little white circle? That's the insta-shield. An insta-shield can do damage to enemies in its range, enemies and bosses in its range. So it's a great help for hitting this upcoming boss, because this boss stays in the air. And our regular jump just quite can't reach him. As you're gonna see, I'm gonna get our insta-shield, get our 3 hits, and we're out of here. In just a minute and 22 seconds. And this stage had our first level zip, and our next stage has our last one. This one, I think, in my opinion, is a lot harder. You position Sonic perfectly. You need to get him just the right speed, just the right position to run up this wall. The wall that I'm facing here. At least I think it's a pretty specific position. There we go. Now we need to pause buffer to get him in the right spot. Because what we want him to do is clip into the left side of the wall. And then we'll hold right, and then it'll zip to the end of the stage. And this is really precise, which is why we pause. There we go. Now we just go from the very start, and this is going to drop us right at the boss. I don't have rings, so I'm kind of scared. I'm going to play this one very safe, because I'm on my last life and I have no rings. What I just need to do, since we got our 3 hits in that starting section, we just need to hit him once in order to end the boss. Tails here to hit the capsule. And that is our final level zip glitch. And from here on out, it's just movement. It's just no more glitches, unfortunately. There are glitches normally that you would use in the original game to skip this stage, but they require having played Act 1 of the act, which gets skipped on easy mode. So we just have to play the full stage. I'm just gonna give a warning now. This is my least practiced stage, and one I am the worst at, so this is probably gonna take a little while. I'm practically casual at this stage. I don't practice it. Oh my god. I need to get the height. There we go. Thank you for the raid. Must include... I assume Sonic's story went amazingly for you. Fire shield. I didn't get to show off what the fire shield did in Angel Island. It gives us a little air boost. Which I think is quite fun to use. Oh, hi Knuckles. I'm just gonna turn the lights off. The bad thing about this shield is it immediately goes away when we touch water. So we need to get the bubble shield so we don't drown. If you don't have the bubble shield, popping these balloons will give you air bubbles so you don't drown. No, nope, don't go backwards, Sonic. I need to go forwards. For the lack of commentary here, there's not much to commentate on for this stage. I'm sniped by the enemy. And we're gonna find the switch here to turn the lights back on after Knuckles so rudely turned them off. I should have explained the basic movement in Angel Island. But to go top speed, you want to do 2 piano rolls of the 3 buttons, which gives you a fully charged spin dash. Since a fully charged spin dash is 6 revs. A lot of times I end up going slightly less, or just doing half of them. And we're approaching the boss for this stage. And that's the boss. Very fun game design. We're gonna go... Then this next stage is probably my favorite in the run. Just because of how movement heavy it is. It's not really based in glitches, more so just knowing the stage layout. We're first gonna grab this electric shield, because the electric shield gives you a double jump, and we're gonna need that later. Damn it, just barely didn't make it up there. I think we're gonna need to backtrack and hope I don't lose this electric shield, because I don't know where another one is. I usually get the speed for this, so I'm not really sure how to back this up. I'm gonna go back to here. Should have enough speed now. No? Oh my god. I'm so glad we're ahead of schedule. There we go. We should have enough speed now. There we go. I can finally move on. I need to restart because we lost the shield, and that shield is very mandatory for going fast. This felt like a good run, but I don't think this is on PB pace anymore. I'm gonna turn back around. Didn't charge enough. This is where we need our double jump. This is the start of where we need it. Taking out this enemy. Actually, I was wrong. The stage does have a glitch. We go out of bounds very briefly. Just skip over to here. After that, this stage is practically just a straight shot to the end. Oh, it's a Sonic. I think it's a Sonic 3 exclusive thing. You can just get stopped on loops or anything, any uphill while you're going at top speed. I'm gonna use our double jump to own Dr. Robotnik and head on to our last stage of the run, which has the best music in the game. Accidentally pause the game. This is also a stage I'm not very practiced in. I'm not entirely familiar with the layout. Most of my practice... Oh, there's the speed loss again. Most of my practice went into the glitch-heavy stages, because those zips are deceptively hard. They don't look that hard, but they are. A lot of my practice went to those. I still know this stage decently well, though. Sonic, don't fall off. I know the stage very well, as I forget. Should just take me right back up. Missed it. You take that out so you can reveal this path. Safety checkpoint in case we need it. I don't think we should. Despite being the last stage, this is one of the easiest. Sonic, please stand still and hit the spin dash. Oh, the shield, getting the shield wasn't the best play. Just get rid of it. Now we have an auto-scroller. This is leading up to the final boss. So time will end quite soon after this. After this very long auto-scroller. And this boss has two phases. We're gonna see one of them is exclusive to the regular version of Sonic 3. This is not it. This is in the locked-on version, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But they saved this banger song for this version of the game specifically. I don't remember which side it comes from. Oh. Here. Just need to jump into him 3 times. We get more use out of our insta shield because we can hit him while he's in the ground. And that's time. Yeah, thank you for having me to play Sonic 3. My favorite games of all time. I love this game. And I love to be able to show it off. Because it has a lot of really fun tech. Yeah, for shoutouts. Just mainly shout out to the classic Sonic community. They're really nice and make all the classic games super approachable. I would recommend getting into the classic series if you have any interest.